Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So a lot of you may have followed this story of Nwoko and his wife, the Moroccan wife that left him. And somehow I just found this interesting because some people left me a comment and say, come and see this one that he has posted. So if you don't know the story, I'll put the link so you can check out the first story. Then you can get a picture of what is going on at the moment. But apparently the man has he has left his ex-wife and he has faced Sahara reporters. So let me read to you guys the post he made. I made a video where I read the post he made against his ex-wife. So, but now he deleted that one because the fire that one brought to him, that a part did not expect it at all. He deleted that one. The heat was too much. Honestly, the heat was too much. Anyway, he deleted that one and now he has faced the Sahara reporters. Let me read to you guys his post. Am I laughing already? Okay. Let me read to you guys his post he made to face Sahara reporters. What I'm laughing is that a pa that is supposed to be enjoying retirement, he came to do social media. You want to do social media? Social media will do you. Okay, let me read now. I'm reading this exactly from his Instagram account. Sorry. Apparently, Sahara reporters made this a publication on their web. Sahara reporters, you all know Sahara, says ex-House of Representatives member Nwoko accused of scamming African leaders with White Elephant Project, right? And they wrote all of those things, and there's so much accusation. So Baba decided to face Sahara reporters, and this is what he wrote. He said, true accounts on the Sahara reporters' fake and malicious publication on Prince Nwoko Media Directorate notes with dismay the frivolous publication by the Sahara reporters, right? And then he says, in the highly speculative report, the online medium dabbled into Nwoko's much acclaimed anti-malaria project in Africa, Paris Club refunds, among other issues. The Nwoko Malaria Eradication Initiative is being fully funded by Prince Nwoko, and it seeks to achieve the following. 1. State government to build recycling plants as way of managing waste and sanitation of the environment. 2. Total fumigation of the country as seen in other malaria-free countries. 3. An act of the National Assembly for the establishment of an agency, the federal government, that will see to the sustainable implementation of the malaria eradication strategy by so doing, creating more employment for our citizens. 4. Investments in research for vaccines. There's already a vaccine, while he has been doing his own vaccine already, malaria vaccine has been discovered. It's already out there anyways. So it would be recalled that in January 2020, Prince Ned undertook a historic expedition to South Pole. Why am I laughing? Whenever he talks about this expedition, expedition that of North Pole, this guy, they flew them into North Pole and dropped them. Like they flew them into the North Pole and dropped them. Right? They stayed in one place, took pictures, and left. Is that expedition? Because when they talk, when they go say, he's always emphasizing on that. What is expedition? Like, that's not the definition of expedition. Let's actually look up the meaning of expedition. A journey undertaken by a group of people with a particular purpose, especially that of exploration, research, or war. Nwoko, the expedition he keeps talking about, they flew them into a location with helicopter. They landed there in the whatever pole. They landed there and then they picked them from there and left. They didn't explore the place. They did not research. They did not do anything. That is tourism. But he always brings it up and talks about it as the first Nigerian person. Let me not go there. Anyways, let's read his remaining post. Okay, he says, it will be recalled that in January 2020, Prince Nwoko took a historic expedition to South Pole, Antarctica, with a degree varying from 25 to 100 to draw attention to the malaria scourge in Africa. Who does not know about the malaria problem in Africa? Nobody is going to create the awareness. In Africa, a child born today may have even experienced it because the mother may have had it while she was pregnant. Even foreigners know that before even if you want to visit Nigeria, your doctor will tell you some of the medications you have to take. Like if I'm taking my family to Nigeria, We always go to the doctor and they give us all the things we have, vaccinations and everything. And they give us malaria medication. Depending on the country you're traveling, you have to tell them the country you're traveling to. And they will give you the list of things you need for the country you're traveling to. Anyways, he said, so he went to draw international attention to the malaria scourge in Africa, where he met with researchers on the project, being the first Black African to make such a trip. Oh God, I don't want to laugh. Sorry, I'm going to be serious. He hoisted our flag in South Pole, thereby making Nigeria the 13th country in the world to have its flag hoisted in the icy South Pole. All expense paid by Prince Ned of over $500,000. He returned to Nigeria to immediately kickstart the fight against malaria. How did he do it? I showed you guys a video where they were dancing on the street and saying malaria must go. And they were saying match malaria, match malaria. I'm going to stop laughing. And they were saying match malaria. So that is, okay, where did I stop? To fight against malaria involving high-level stakeholders, meetings across Africa. He set up and funded research grants to the scientists, researchers of anti-malaria vaccine. Malaria vaccine exists now. It has been found. Can he maybe actually focus on something else? Malaria vaccine already exists, okay? Abandon this project, look for another one. This is a man that people in his community are accusing of land grabbing, crying out for a lot of stuff. And he says he's fighting malaria. Maybe the charity begins at home. His community, there are a lot of ways he can help people in his community. Leave malaria vaccine, that is already discovered. He set up and funded research grants for the scientific researchers for anti-malaria vaccine, sanitization program. This man has not even one day say he's distributing mosquito net to the villagers in Udumuju Boko. At least start from something as minor as that. Distribute ordinary, what's that called now? Mosquito net for the people in your community. At least start from there. Nothing. I haven't seen no. All this one is just big words. Anyways, he said sanitization program and social mobilization of the people among other activity by marching on the street. Okay, and say match malaria, match malaria. Prince Nwoko is one of the richest Africans today. Who is asking? Who is asking? Okay. Wale said, how is he that? We can say, Dangote, we know. We know what Dangote is doing for a living. Abi? Otejola? Abi? We know. Nwoko, what does he do for a living? But he's the one calling himself. You know, there are people that Dangote, they will put him in Forbes, whatever magazine, as the richest Africa, blah, blah, blah. He's not the one bringing himself out, oh. He's not waiting to be placed on any list. He's telling you that he's one of the richest, how did he say? He's one of the richest Africans today and has never sought for funding from any individuals and government or other leaders across the world. This man is saying, that's what he's saying, he's a very rich man. But the people in his community that are saying they took their land, why didn't he just buy the land of the people? I made a video here where his family members and community came out to complain. Why didn't he buy this land if he's the so-called richest, one of the richest people in Africa? It is an insult on him to suggest otherwise. The childish angle of the Sahara reporter's story, faulting the Prince Ned's anti-malaria vaccine development quest on the premise that he is not a scientist. Prince Ned does not need to be a scientist or a pharmacist to fund the research and development for vaccine in Africa. This exposes the shallow and mediocre mentality of the writer and his informants. Today, the Stars University, proposed as first sports university in sub-Sahara Africa, is being developed with giant structures springing up at its Idumuje Uboko location. Contractors are putting finishing touches on the world-class project. On Paris Club refunds, he is being paid what is owed to him, and anybody with any issue regarding that should know what to do. Prince Nwoko Foundation. The university, this guy, he said he's building university. Among all the land he's accused of grabbing, he said he's building university for the community. And some people in the community are saying that even ordinary good primary school they don't have, good secondary schools they don't have. His university long, he wants to go and start to build for them. And then he said he's building golf course or whatever. The road that leads to the place, I don't want to go into all of that because that's another whatever. But it's just showing you guys how, I've said it before, I say when you decide to come and do social media, at his age, depending on who you're asking, some people say he's 74, some people say he said he's 60 or claiming to be 61 this year. At this point in his life, he shouldn't be dabbling into all of this. This whole saga I believe it came from when he decided to go tarnish the image of his ex-wife, the lady that came out and said she has a, you know, the Moroccan girl. He is finding himself in all of these things and, you know, dragging and all of that. So this is where it has gotten to now. So he has basically left his ex-wife on one side. He has faced Sahara reporters, and he's gonna. I guess we'll have to wait and see and how this goes from here. My thing is this: like, I feel like a lot of people that are rich, they don't come and make noise about it, or else maybe young boys like them, Davido or whatever. They are just young, and he's at the age where trying to say he's the richest, one of the richest people in Africa, is very petty. Like, what kind of a man would come out at his age, coming out to claim? It's a claim because there's no proof. You know, coming out to claim that he's one of the richest people in Africa. Secondly, the malaria vaccine already exists. It has been found. The research has been done. I made a video about it recently to share, to show you guys that malaria vaccine has been found and is now available. He should leave that project. Let him go and help people in his community. Let me tell you what I see when I look at this man from what we have seen on social media. He wants to make a name. He has tried to make a name. All this so-called building, you see, he's not even saying I'm building a university or whatever, but he's trying to call it the top class, or whatever he's calling it. He wants something that will make him stand out as in a big name. He wants to get this name at all. That's what I perceive at all costs. Now he has called himself one of the richest people in Africa. How did he come to that conclusion? We don't know how much he has in his account. Does he know how much other people have in their account? How does he know where to rate himself in comparison to those that we actually know their sources of income? All this, I went to Antarctica, expedition. He's someone that really wants to place himself up there. And this is why people accuse him that the reason he married Regina Daniels is because he wanted to get fame. And somehow for him, it seems like he has tried for a long time to be known. It didn't happen until he married Regina. That's how everybody got to know him. So at least he got that from marrying the young girl. No matter what we say his age is, whether he's 60 or he's 74, believe it or not, he will forever be remembered for marrying Regina Daniels and nothing more. So at the end of the day, he never made a name for himself. He only made a name from Regina Daniels. That's what it is. It's as simple as that. As always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.